We got a new FIFA game on Nintendo Switch and it's not a legacy edition. EA Sports FC 24 is truly the first real update to the series in 8 friggin' years. FIFA 17 all the way to FIFA 23 were legacy editions, meaning EA gave us the same game year after year with just basic updates to the squads and kits, that's it. This year though, it's truly been updated. EA Sports FC 24 is a new game, but is it really worth it? Have all the updates actually improved the experience? Let's start with the good stuff. For starters, Nintendo Switch owners now get all the same content as PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. I mean, there's still some minor features missing when you compare the PS5 and Series X versions of the game. Those are mainly related to the presentation on the field and the gameplay. On the Nintendo Switch though, you do get all the modes. Even the Ultimate Team's been updated with the ability to play as female players. The menus all look and work the same way as other platforms. Now, there is no cross-platform play on the Nintendo Switch, so if you're playing online matches, it's going to be strictly against other Nintendo Switch players. Once you do get into the game and start playing, you'll notice the slight tweaks to the presentation. I don't know if it actually looks good though. I mean, the crowd here on FC24 looks something like FIFA 99. During cutscenes and replays though, you will see the updates to the player models. EA is trying to use the new Frostbite engine here, so I guess that's a good thing with the player models. During the cutscenes, replays, player models are better. You can see a bigger improvement here in Messi, Mbappe. Neymar, I guess, looked similar, but Trent Alexander-Arnold got a huge improvement. The player models are actually similar to the PlayStation 5 and Xbox One versions, with just, of course, a lot less detail on the Switch. Now, once you do play the gameplay, I mean, the models look nothing like that. It just, cuts down a lot. That's sort of the same thing you see with the other platforms as well. Visually, when I compare this during the gameplay to FIFA 23, it looks about the same. Both FIFA 23 and FC 24 look similar to me, very pixelated, especially when you zoom in. I mean, EA is claiming a native 1080p resolution for FC 24 here in docked mode. I'm not really sure about that, to be honest. Now, here's the bad news, and it's really bad. The performance we get here with FC 24 is now 30 FPS. From FIFA 17 all the way to FIFA 23, we've gotten 60 FPS gameplay, and it's been a solid 60 FPS with no performance issues or frame rate drops. Sure, the cutscenes and replays were 30 FPS, but that's the same thing on PS5 and Series X. EA Sports FC 24 is targeting 30 FPS during gameplay, during cutscenes, free kicks and corner kicks. The game feels slow, sluggish. I'm gonna say it's just not playable. I don't want to sugarcoat this, just avoid this game on the Switch. It's bad. The 30 FPS isn't even locked. There's frame pacing issues. During cutscenes, things do drop into the 20s. Now here's the weird part. When you look at the FPS counter, I mean, it's a bit jittery, but still pretty close to 30 FPS almost all the time during gameplay. So you would think that the game's gonna be somewhat smooth. The thing is, there's another problem here, the controls. The reaction times from the players, it feels like I'm playing this game remotely on the cloud. I thought I was going crazy here, so I did a little test. Here is PS4, I press the pass button and it takes 42 frames for the player to react and hit the ball. On the Nintendo Switch, I did the same thing, and now it takes 48 frames, so there's a bit of a higher delay on the Nintendo Switch. What's even worse here is when you're moving around the pitch. PS4, I move the joystick and it takes my player 9 frames to react to it. On Nintendo Switch, I did the same thing and it's more than double, 19 frames for my player to react to the movement. And this sluggish and slow experience is really noticeable when you're playing. I've been actually getting comments from some viewers confirming that even for them, the game just feels slow. I guess there you have it, some data to back up those claims. I know Mortal Kombat 1 was a disaster on the Nintendo Switch. IGN gave it a 3 out of 10. Well, EA Sports FC 24 is another disaster. So here, enjoy some gameplay of EA Sports FC 24 on Nintendo Switch with the FPS counter shown at all times. This was just painful to play, so thank me for doing it for you so you don't have to. Just go and get it on another platform if you have that option.
Short corner, let's see. Genuine chance, and both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Well, considering the form book, Stuart, Kylian Mbappe has got to be taken seriously here.
Well, it's his ability with the ball at his feet that makes him such a good player. He can go past defenders with ease, he can play in tight areas, and he has that bit of trickery as well. I'm really looking forward to seeing him play today.
Kane. Can they forge ahead? And the decision is one of offside here. And credit due, a good intervention. Musiala. Can he finish? Oh, did so well to deny him. And played in by Kimmich. And he could be in proper trouble here. Oh, cleared away. Superb defending. Massive credit. Opportunity to go ahead. And it's Harry Kane on the run. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. And with that, the move comes to an end. And a goal kick to follow now. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection. So now a throw in. Wonderfully weighted pass. Teammate and support. A goal! The opening statement of the match. A richly deserved lead. And now they can celebrate.
Well, here's the replay. He's done well to get his head up, pick out a teammate, and the finish from Kane is excellent. He times his run, he finds that bit of space, and he was never going to miss that.
Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. And over the touchline for what will be a Bayern throw-in. Leroy Sané. Oh, that's an interesting pass. And offside, unfortunately.